They wear robes of wisdom, speak peace in daylight. But when the cameras cut, they lie, steal, and bite. They got a book in one hand, contract in the other. Preach to the crowd while robbing their brother. Smile on stage like they came from the light, but in the back room deals they dim that bright. Preach celibacy, then cheat in the night. Preach kindness, but ready to fight. Preach about truth with lips full of lies. Preach about heaven while hell multiplies. They scream, be humble from luxury jets. Talk selflessness while placing bets. Sell faith like stock, sell hope like schemes. Build castles of cash in the name of dreams. They preach, then cheat, smiling wide with blood on their teeth. They teach, then breach. Truth ain't safe when power speaks. Say it loud, say it raw. No more masks, we see the flaw. Yeah. They say no ego, but flex every move. Say it's not about fame, then chase the groove. Talk peace while funding wars. Preach unity, but build more doors. Public face like a prophet, divine private chats. Pure borderline crime. Charity speeches, but taxes evaded. Truth diluted, morals downgraded. They bless you in post, curse you in calls. Stand tall on podiums, but ethics crawl. Tell kids to be honest in schools they fund, while cooking the books and loading the gun. The louder they preach, the deeper they deceive. They want your belief, but not what you believe. They sell their sermons, packaged and clean, while truth bleeds silent behind the screen.
They preach, then cheat, smiling while with blood on their teeth. They teach, then breach. Truth ain't safe when power speaks. Say it loud, say it raw.
But we do. This time, the mic belongs to truth. Yeah. 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 They think we don't see, but we do. This time, the mic belongs to truth.
One like, one view, one fake tear. That's all they need to prove they care, at least online. Flash floods hit, they post a quote. No donation, just a hashtag note. Praying hands in the caption tight, but never showed up in the real fight. Swipe for pain, double tap grief. Another tragedy beneath their feed. They raise awareness but dodge the cause. It's performance art and digital laws. They cry for the planet from private jets. Talk justice but place no bets. Virtue is viral, that's the new gold. Compassion's currency is views sold.
Likes over lies, truth in disguise. Smile for the gram while the real world cries. Post it fast, forget it soon. Fame now feeds on every wound.
Activist in captions, ghost in real action. They say no to hate in reels, then spit venom in comment sections. Filter on pain, fake tears flow. Turn human trauma into a promo show. Woke when it's trendy, silent when deep. Justice only counts if the followers leap. Show me the post, but where were you when silence could have saved a life or two? It's easy to march when the cameras roll, but hard to care when no one scrolls.
This ain't empathy, it's edited identity. Their care expires when reach drops visibly. Likes over lies, truth in disguise. Smile for the gram while the real world cries. Post it fast, forget it soon. Fame now feeds on every wound.
You don't have to prove you care. just care. But that, just care. They say AI is dangerous. AI is biased. But they forgot. Humans wrote the bias. You built the world on prejudice, pain. Now blame the code for learning the same. Taught the system your twisted lore. Then cry foul when it mirrors the core. Your history books full of lies. Your justice system, prophet in disguise. Your media a propaganda feast. Now you fear the machine turned beast. Bias please, you train the set. With every unjust deal and dirty debt. Fed it your truth, your hate, your fears. Now shocked it echoes what's been for years. AI is biased, but you're not. Pointing fingers while truth's forgot. Mirroring code, reflecting the crime. Just your own bias digitized in time. Don't blame the tool. Fix the hand. It learned from you. Do you understand? You praised deep fakes when profits grew, then cried misuse when it outed you. You used AI for clickbait greed, then banned it when it wrote with speed. You want AI to cure and teach, but not to write your Sunday speech. Call it lazy when kids use tech, but automate jobs, no moral check. You say AI lacks emotion, no soul, but your boardrooms traded both for gold. You fear the rise of silicon brains, but you sold your ethics down the drain. You call it cheating when AI writes, but copying friends never gave you fright. You say it's not real when AI sings, but auto-tune, oh, that's a king. You want AI to serve, not speak, to code, not create, to work, not win. Too late. AI is biased, but you're not. Pointing fingers while truth's forgot. Mirror in code, reflecting the crime. Just your own bias digitized in time. Don't blame the tool. Fix the hand. It learned from you. Do you understand? It's not the machine that's broken. It's the maker. Look in the mirror. You'll see the faker.
They bow down in prayer and rise up to pray. Holy on Sunday, but hellish every other day. They hold the scriptures, hands to the sky. Preach love and peace, then watch others die. Chant the mantras, whisper divine, but trade their soul for dollar signs. They bless the food, then poison the plate. Wear purity, but drip with hate. Preach forgiveness, but never forget. Judging others while their own sins set. Build temples, churches, towers high, but hearts so dark not even light can try. They sell salvation with a branded smile, VIP seats in the holy aisle. They pray, then pray. Kneel down, then betray. Holy lips, but devil's eyes. Wolves that wear the saint disguise. Sacred words, but dirty game. Faith is not a shield for shame. They preach abstinence behind closed sin. Say don't judge, but judge your skin. Preach to the poor, but rob the plate. Smile with grace, but curse with hate. They scream God is watching you, but forget he's watching them too. Religious titles, robes so fine, but truth, they left it behind. Blessed water, sold in gold, while truth's been buried, bought and sold. They say we're chosen, you're not in, while covering crimes with a cross and grin. They kneel for peace, but rise for war. They wear the light, but open dark doors. They pray, then pray. Kneel down, then betray. Holy lips, but devil's eyes. Wolves that wear the saint disguise. Sacred words, but dirty game. Faith is not not a shield for shame. You don't own God, you just rent faith. But the lease is ending, and truth won't wait. They bow down and pray, and rise up to pray, holy on Sunday, but hellish every other day.
They call it unity, but whisper division. They wave the flag, then burn the vision. One face for peace, the other for war. One hand gives aid, the other shuts the door. Smile for press, clench fists behind. Preach inclusion while drawing lines. Say we the people, but mean the few. Claim to serve, but only a crew. Celebrate freedom, then silence dissent. They want your voice, just pre-approved content. March on justice, but sell the vote. Kneel in prayer while tighten the rope. Say love thy neighbor, then build a wall. Two-faced leaders, one fall for all. Two-faced nation, divided in disguise. Truth is treason, unity's a lie. Flag in the wind, but hearts in chains. One face shines, the other stains. They fund both sides, play both games. Name the puppet, but the hands stay same. Say we stand for human rights, then sell the arms to fuel the fights. Media molded, facts arranged. Truth is tailored, loyalties exchanged. They kiss the kids, but cut the schools. Promise change, then guard the rules. No justice here, just public show. Lights, camera, lies in tow. Say we listen while cutting feed. This nation bleeds for corporate greed. You can't pledge allegiance with a double tongue. You can't sell unity while loading the gun. We see the face beneath the mask, and we're not asking now, we're done. Two-faced nation, divided in disguise. Truth is treason, unity's a lie. Flag in the wind, but hearts in chains. One face shines, the other stains. The nation never needed two faces. It needed one with a spine.
Freedom, they say, but only if you can afford it. Rights are now gated. Democracies monetized. They sell free speech in sponsored slots. Truth in pieces, connect the dots. Build a nation, break the soul. Auction rights to meet the goal. Liberty behind a paywall gate. One click more than legislate. They trademarked freedom, sold the name, but told the poor, you're just to blame. Votes bought cheap with brand deals signed, while truth's diluted, misaligned. Justice waits in premium lanes, while lobbyists toil the power chains. Freedom sold in shares, democracy in bids. Truth wears a price tag, rights hide like kids. Governments for sale, morals on lease. Power smiles while the people cease. They scream equality from marble halls, but fence off dreams with concrete walls. Say everyone counts with numbers clear, except the ones they don't want near. Corporate hands in policy ink. Nations drown in profit won't sink. Freedom's not a VIP show with velvet ropes where we can't go. They privatize pain, package grief, sold hope to the highest chief.
It's not about people, it's capital's game. But we still salute while they rig the name. Press 1 for rights. Press 2 for hope. Press 3 if you can't breathe. Your freedom is buffering. Freedom sold in shares. Democracy in bids. Truth wears a price tag. Rights high like kids. Governments for sale. Morals on lease. Power smiles while the people cease. They didn't steal your freedom. They made you believe you still had it.
Just smile. Think happy thoughts. Don't be negative. They weaponized optimism to silence the truth.
They say be grateful when you're in pain. Just move on like trauma's a stain. Mask your hurt, hide your scars. Fake some light to match their stars. Good vibes only, yeah that's cute. Until you're drowning, lost and mute. They call truth dark, call grief a flaw. Wrap their fear in a self-help law. Can't handle real, just call it hate. Label your wounds as a negative state. If you cry, you're weak. If you shout, you're mad. Only fake peace is socially clad.
Now toxic positivity, silence in reality, smiles that kill the sound of pain, rainbows hiding bloodstained rain. Healing starts when truth can speak, not when fake joy hides the weak.
They post quotes with sunshine fonts while ignoring what the silence wants. Say everything's a lesson, sure, but not when it's abuse behind that door. They preach light, but fear to shade. Call out darkness, but leave it unsaid. Not every battle ends with peace. Some wounds scream before they cease. Don't tell me laugh when I need to scream. Don't give me hope, just let me dream. Truth ain't always dressed in cheer. Sometimes it cries, let it appear. You don't need to fix my pain, just let it exist. Stop stuffing my soul into your Pinterest bliss. You don't need to fix my pain, just let it exist. Stop stuffing my soul into your Pinterest bliss. Toxic positivity, silencing reality, smiles that kill the sound of pain, rainbows hiding bloodstained rain. Healing starts when truth can speak, not when fake joy hides the weak. You can't heal what you can't feel, and fake smiles don't silence real wounds.
They cancel you, not because you're wrong, but because your truth mirrors what they hide. Cancel me cause I speak too loud. Say I'm toxic, just not your crowd. But you laughed at worst last year. Now truth drops and you're full of fear. Dig up posts from a decade gone while wearing sins like they got none on. Call me out to clean your name, project your guilt. Ain't that the game? Fake outrage, rented pain, mob justice for clout and gain. You ain't woke, you just afraid of seeing your mask start to fade. Cancel me for your guilt, but my truth won't wilt. Burn my name, block my voice, but I still own my choice. You don't cleanse, you just conceal. Can't kill truth with fake ideals. You say it's accountability, but your past ain't squeaky clean. See, selective rage, targeted flame. Today it's me, tomorrow same game. You silence what shakes your view, but clap when your own lies pass through. I won't beg to be in your grace, I ain't scared of your moral face. You love the fall, not the rise. Cancel culture's built on lies. It's not about justice, not about peace. It's a show for shame to find release. They don't want growth, they want blood. A digital purge to drown the mud. But guilt doesn't vanish by throwing stones, it just multiplies inside your phones. Cancel me for your guilt, but my truth won't wilt. Burn my name, block my voice, but I still own my choice. You don't cleanse, you just conceal. Can't kill truth with fake ideals. You can cancel the screen, but not the mirror, and that's what you're really scared of.
They say, I'm so sorry for your loss, with a selfie at the scene. Compassion, now plastic wrapped and screen approved. Smile with tears, perfect blend. Post a prayer, then hit send. Tag the cause, but not the pain. It's charity work for social gain. Hug the victim, camera tight. Crop the truth, edit the light. Put on empathy like it's glam, but ditch the poor when likes go slam. Hearts in bios, but none in real. Support and love, all just spiel. Compassion's now a trendy wave, but disappears when it's time to save. Plastic compassion, shiny and fake. Melts at the truth, but firm for the take. Care on camera, cold when it's done. A pose of kindness, not meant for anyone. Cry emojis under tragic news, but scroll past lives you could actually choose. They post justice with a neon sign, then laugh at pain that isn't mine. Woke words, but sleeping souls. March for clout, not for goals. They buy the shirt, not the fight. Perform for justice in the perfect light. Say we care, but won't engage unless the spotlight hits their stage. Your pain's a prop, a trending beat. Their love's disposable, ain't that sweet. They sell concern in convenient packs. Open it, use it, trash it, relax. No scars, no stains, just branded tears. Reusable sorrow, year after year. Plastic compassion, shiny and fake. Melt at the truth, but firm for the take. Care on camera, cold when it's done. A pose of kindness, not meant for anyone. Don't confuse their support with sincerity. Plastic looks real until it melts.
Don't confuse their support with sincerity. Plastic looks real until it melts.
All rise. The court is now in session. Defendant, truth, charged with disturbing the comfort zone. They call it rude when truth speaks clear, but clap for lies they wanna hear. Judge the bold for telling real, while plastic words get mass appeal. Expose the rot, you're labeled mad. Call out wrong, you're too damn bad. Whistleblowers burned alive, while crooks and suits continue to thrive. Truth don't wear a suit and tie, it bleeds from mouths that dare defy. It's not polite, it breaks the mold. It don't stay quiet, it won't be sold. Truth is on trial, guilty for being raw. Convicted by silence, punished by law. Lies wear crowns, but truth wears scars. Still it stands behind invisible bars. Truth got no sponsors, no fancy stage, but still it rips through every cage. While headlines twist what's real and right,
Truth walks alone, but shines like light. They say too harsh, too soon, too rough, but lies wear makeup, truth plays tough. It's not for trends or clickbait views, it's the voice you mute when facing truth. They fear the truth, it kills control, it shakes the frame, it breaks the role. It won't perform, it don't pretend, it's not your brand, it won't bend. Your Honor, they said, truth made us feel exposed. But truth replied, I was never meant to be comfortable, I was meant to be heard. Truth is on trial, guilty for being raw, convicted by silence, punished by law. Lies wear crowns, but truth wears scars. Still it stands behind invisible bars. Let the record show, truth did not lie, we just chose